We are the nerds. We are the nerds of the apocalypse.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Here we go.
Sorry. Welcome back. Welcome back to the NotA Game Report. I am, of course, Trex. Coughing everything, which is not the COVID. I swear it's not COVID.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Just coughing all over everybody who's not wearing masks. I'm helping society to force them to wear masks because I'm coughing on them. So don't wear a mask. Get sick, son. But this is, of course, the Game Report, not the COVID-19 report. I'm, of course, Trex, and alongside me, at his own home in the Fortress of Solitude, is...
Oh, Stevie B.
This is the NotA Game Report Home Edition.
That's right. This is definitely not how it normally happens. We definitely aren't hermits or anything of the sort.
Nope. We go out to places.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
But open Raleigh movement, no. Dude, that video had me straight tripping. It's like it especially went over the deep end. For those that don't know, Arwen Sky put a video in the YouTube from Reddit post about the protest, and the 5G stuff just had me really, really fucked up. I was like, what are people saying about 5G? Like, is 5G doing something to me that I don't know about? Is there 5G giving me the fucking coronavirus? Trust me, that's a deep dive you don't want to take, okay?
I will say your 5G phone is also killing your battery, so be sure to go into settings. You're going to go all the way to your mobile data section and turn that 5G off. Just go to 4G/LTE. You're going to be fine. The 5G kills batteries. Proof. I know this because my CEO came to us with his phone. He's like, my phone keeps dying. I'm like, it shouldn't. And we were like, oh, your 5G's turned on and we don't have 5G service here. So boop, we're going to click that off and here you're back to 10 hours of battery life. Boop. But yeah, I know about the 5G stuff. I know about the Raleigh stuff.
I just didn't. I was like, all right, that's fine, I guess. Like, I guess we won't be around 5G no more.
Here's hoping. But of course, hope everybody's out there is, of course, being safe, wearing masks while you're going outside, or don't go outside. That's completely rational too. I respect that. I wish that. As a healthcare worker, stay the fuck home.
Trex, I had a moment when I was streaming Final Fantasy the other night. I spilled my drink. And I went back and watched the clip.
Whoa, hold on, son. Hold on. What is that, a Smirnoff?
Yeah, dude.
Is this show brought to you by Smirnoff Ice?
Yes, it is, sir.
God, I am
Smirnoff
thirsty. I am mouth-watering right now with some fake vodka. Holy crap. Babe. Oh, damn it, he's outside. We need to put that. Oh my God, we need to put that on the grocery list. I need some Smirnoff now. Oh man, I am jealous. I am completely jealous right now. I want some of that.
It takes the edge off because I don't drink much anymore. So it's just like, that's why when we have the Christmas streams and the eggnog gets flowing, it's like, because I don't really drink that much. Smirnoff, so good. Yes, closer. That's exactly right. Smirnoff, so good. Hold on. Smirnoff, so good. Maybe they'll see it. We'll see. I need to hang out with you.
Yes, please.
Yes, closer. Come over closer. It's fine. Just go. Fucking just don't bring the COVID over.
So how you been doing during your quarantine?
It's been okay. I have bouts of insanity, I guess. Heather's not doing that well. She took to journaling like a couple weeks in, so that's helped her a lot. But she loses it. She loses it way more than I do because I'm fine with this. This is our thing, like every once in a while I get mad because I can't go to fucking Second and Charles and look around at gaming collectibles or and just browse, just like going to Target and walk around. That's usually the thing I used to do. It sounds so stupid, but I used to go to Target and take the kids to the park. That was the thing, and can't do either one of those things now. Just watch the kids in the backyard. So
it's amazing that we were always told as kids, it's like, go outside, get some sun. You need to just play outside, get off your video games. Now quarantine happens. Like, what do you want us to do now, Mom? What do you want us to do now?
I know. I was actually talking to Pat Bantar about this a couple of days ago. This sucks for pretty much everybody, except for freshmen, sophomores, and juniors in high school. Like, could you imagine being in that place right now where it's like literally don't go to school, you've got an hour of work, maybe spend the rest of the time inside playing video games. Like, if I got told that back then, I would just be like, yes. Seniors, it's kind of shitty for, because you don't get your prom, you don't get, they're still doing graduations, but they're doing them. I think I had looked, and they're doing them in like August, so it's like right before you go to college. You fucking walk then. So just, I don't know. And then, are you even really going to college, or are you going to be at home doing online classes? I don't know. The whole thing is just fucking weird.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but I mean, I'm doing okay. My work situation is weird. I don't really like it because it's like go in when needed, but we're needed so randomly, and I would just wish that like they would just have one of us in at a time, and I'd rather just spend a week there every month. I would spend a week there every 4 weeks. That way I know that I'm gonna be there every week than waking up and going, damn, I wondered if they're gonna tell me to fucking go in. Like that's something. I'm going in tomorrow, but luckily I know that, and I kind of planned it myself because there's some stupid project we're doing. But I just don't like waking up in the morning and just be like, all right, let's get some work done over here, fuck off over here, and then it's like, oh, by the way, we need you to go in and get BF'd, and I'm like, sweet, because when we go in, there's always so much to do because people aren't there. So I don't know, but that's probably my biggest gripe with the whole situation, to be honest with you. And well, that and the big gatherings are few and far between at my house, right? But when they're big, Trex. You know that, right?
Yeah.
And one of the biggest ones of the year is coming up, bro.
It is.
Yeah, and like generally, it's a huge fucking thing. Like everybody's at the house. We're doing that's one of the times I do drink, and we're having a good time apart. Now it's just like, I don't feel right inviting everybody over, like,
yeah,
I get that's, and so now I'm just like, well, what the fuck are we gonna do? It's like, there's only like 2 people I feel uncomfortable inviting over. I feel fine inviting Target Tony and Eric over because Heather watches her daughter during the day because Target Tony is essential.
Yeah.
And so like if their household got it, our household will get it. It would just happen.
Yeah.
So it's like inviting them over is not a big deal to me.
But you have outside contagions. Yeah.
Right. But other than that, like I don't know, like it's just everyone else. It's like, fuck.
I mean, if the COVID-19 tests were faster, I would try my best to like, hey, I need a satellite location at my buddy's place for his birthday, and we just need you to test there when people come in. That's right. And call it a day.
And Denny hasn't got his test back yet. So I'm almost. I really hate to say this, but after talking to Beth, I really think he does have it.
I think he does. After reading chat, I think it's possible.
Yeah. So if Raph Prime is here, you got the wrong one. As Denny was the first member of the group to get COVID-19. We don't know yet. Not confirmed.
Who put money on the Deadpool? Huh? Who put money on the Deadpool?
I know. Damn. Not confirmed it though. I just want to make that sense. It should be tomorrow, I think. Tomorrow or Thursday.
Yeah, it definitely has to be this week, I think.
So we should know soon.
Well, even speaking of it, Carnage, he took the COVID test yesterday.
Oh, wow! Where the hell has he been?
He lives in North Carolina, and I think he got definitely the flu, and he just felt sick, and so he just went ahead and took it. And I read on his Twitter post, yeah, he got the swabs through the nose, touching the back of the brain. And
oh, that's not pretty. That's
I'm
not.
so glad I hawked a loogie when I did. I'm so happy I did. Because there's two ways to do it. Either you take the swab through the nose, which you have to get to the back of the nasal cavity, or you have to hawk a loogie that is coming from your lungs to get it up. And luckily for me, I can hawk a loogie. He's like, Mike, you okay? I'm like, hold on, guys, I'm doing this.
Living Legend said, "Where's the games?" It's our intro to the Game Report, Living Legend. Okay, where we take a little bit of time to talk to ourselves in the group. Okay, so I'm sorry, Living Legend. Okay, I apologize for that. We're getting there soon. Up. You good? that's the common thing in my house. I cough.
Yeah, so
I cough a little bit, and I'm like, no.
So my cough is actually coming from allergies. So I got my nice little Zyrtec for your allergies.
Nice.
So I take that once a day in the morning, but I mean, I still get the cough, and it does get kind of weird around the office when it's just like, and they can stare at me like, guys, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Yeah. Luckily, when I go in, I'm generally alone, so, and I enjoy that, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, it's only a three-man team that's always in the office, and I'm normally by myself in the office because I'm the guy who has to answer the phones and everything because I'm tier 1 support. So yeah, so my telecommunications folks are sometimes here, sometimes out and about. I mean, all day today I was in the office all day by myself, and yeah, you're right. Like the schedule of being there for a week and everybody else kind of working from home, that would definitely be an ideal situation. Right. So at least one of us is always in the office, so the people who need us in the office, they can come down and get us. But we haven't moved to that because we really haven't need to, and I also don't want to bring it up to my boss because he also has other stuff on his mind, so I don't want to bother him with it. Yeah. But I mean, we have one of our guys who lives in closely right there outside of Charlotte on the Rock Hill side, and so he always takes about like an hour to get to work every morning. It's like, man, this will actually really help him with gas. But oh, that's right, he doesn't need gas because he drives a Tesla. So I want a Tesla so bad, dude.
You need to calm down,
dude. It's such a good ride. Such a good ride.
So Trex, today, speaking of games and board games, if you will, today I did a Kickstarter.
Board games. Wiki. Board games.
Yeah, today I did board games. Today I kickstarted the Resident Evil 3 board game.
You did?
From Steamforged. Yes, I did.
Yep, $25,000 from this one guy, guys. $25K from this one guy. I'm so happy for you.
No. They reached their goal in about 10 minutes.
Shit.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Hold on, let me see if I can find it real quick. And it's since like skyrocketed. It's pretty ludicrous right now, to be honest with you. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. But yeah, the good thing about kickstarting it is you get like a bunch of free stuff, right? They give you like a bunch of extra sculpts, different figures, things like that. So I was really into it. And now it's like they're like, hey, if you add some more money, we'll be offering these things for people that do this much on top of the already stretch goals that are available to them. I'm just like, fuck. And another cool thing, which I thought was really cool, is that they offer that there's this website. You don't even have to get a game, right? Yep. There's a website that you can play there's a bunch of different scenarios in the game, right? You can play the very first scenario digitally on a website. You don't have to download the game or anything. You just literally go in and you can play 4 players and you can play the board game with like mouse and keyboard. And you can click the pieces around and play the game and stuff. It's really cool. I was messing with it today, and I'd never been to the site before, but it's really cool. It currently has 3,733 backers, and the total pledges right now are at 326K. The goal was 186K. So I think it's going to do just fine. And they've already unlocked a bunch of stretch goals, so which was, I thought was going to happen, but I was very excited. But these things take so long to come out, right? It takes
like your Kickstarter reminded me that I backed that Genki Covert dock for the Nintendo Switch back in September. And
it took forever.
Yeah, I still haven't. Yeah, estimated delivery January 2020. It was like,
well, that's probably gonna be a minute for obvious, but it's gonna be. It's not till like middle of next year before it actually starts shipping. So I was like, that's
it's like I don't mind that. I decide I don't mind. You're gonna forget.
Yeah, I know. It's just gonna show up one day. Arn said didn't back RET board game. I didn't have the money to back it, or when I still bought it eventually.
But he got them right Trump bucks.
That's right. Yeah.
I know. I throw up every time I say it, but it's so comedic.
Listen, I've saved most of it, in all honesty. But I did do that. I did back this. And I also, my Wi-Fi in the back of my house is shit, right? It always has been shit since we moved in. And I think it's because I had the internet set up in our nerd cave.
Right.
Or in my nerd cave. And so, but it's also a garage. And so it's like cement all around. Yeah. So, but I bought this ridiculous mesh Wi-Fi system. And now it's like you can't. Now it's so like I can set up a guest, like a visitor lockdown Wi-Fi connection. It's like ludicrously advanced, and I was like, all right. So like now
Watchtower guest, Batman 1.
There you go. So yeah, well, I actually call it the Red Queen because of my fandom. No, because of the Red Queen. I'm gonna tell you, calling it that. This is what the
Queen of Hearts.
It's the computer system in the first Resident Evil game.
Oh, I wouldn't have gotten that.
I know. I'm just telling you. Living Legend, we should all get a mod of Minecraft server together. That should be, as the kids say, lit. Well, Living Legend, I tried to get on yours one time and you locked me out of it. So I don't know how lit that would be, but you denied my access to it. So I don't know if that's going to be a good idea. Anyway,
it got real.
No, I'm just I couldn't connect, and he got pissed and couldn't figure out why. So I chucked it up to him, locking me out. I'm just kidding. Let me let you know I love you. But nothing else too crazy, man. I've been playing a shit ton of. Well, see, it's been crazy because I've been trying to play a shit ton of Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Right.
Ari got Call of Duty to get closer to Shane playing games, right? And so then she fucking loved it.
Yep.
And now she's made me play. So I've been trying to get Call of Duty matches in, Final Fantasy VII Remake in, and then Resident Evil Resistance. I've been trying to level up on that and play that with Showtime.
Yep.
And that's just so I'm just like all over the fucking place. But I will say the game I played the most is the Final Fantasy VII Remake. It's really good. It was Ari. She blocked you? No, she didn't. She didn't have the access.
Ari doesn't know how to block people.
Oh, that's rude. Don't that like you can clip that, but I want to fucking disavow right now. Disavow right now. Living Legend, I know you're just trying to trigger me, so I'm not going to even respond to that. Anyway, so there you go. Nothing else too crazy game wise to me, man. You've been jumping back on DCOs since you've been feeling better?
Yeah. New episode DLC came out with Birds of Prey. Been steadily doing that. Hopped on Division a couple of times. Because of my illness, like I'm definitely behind on the rogue bounties, so I need to play catch up on a good day. World of Warcraft is back in the back, is now itching the back of my neck because they're double bonus experience for leveling, bonus reputation for that grind. So like it took from like to get from level 1 to 50 was like my friend took 4 hours to do. So it's like
4 hours.
Dude,
what?
Girl, dude, I'm like, what? Like, and yeah, it's freaking insane. And of course, the new expansion is going in. It's in alpha testing, so I've been watching footage of that. They have some pretty good features coming for it. So it's really just I haven't pulled the trigger. I have it reinstalled, but I haven't pulled the trigger for the sub yet because I just haven't found the time to dedicate to it because I'm still doing DCUO, and I'm still trying to figure out my stream schedule for that as well. So it's and then I also got my weeb stuff. I got my One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 that I've really been digging myself into, and Tim has a new update. It's
Tim.
It's crazy. Oh yeah, Tim just launched the matchmaking and spectator mode. So definitely want to jump in and just watch some of that good shit. It's really just been crazy to say the least. Not many new games have really come out that I'm really interested to really jump into, honestly. But I'm really happy where everything going on right now. I'm still my ecosystem for MMOs are doing a pretty good job on keeping players into the game and keeping them entertained. So I do wish I could work from home a couple of times in the week. Just I mean, I can answer the phone and pew pew as much as I want, but luckily I can also do that at work too. So I just have to make sure that.
Oh my god, it must be fucking nice.
Oh yeah, it is. Just got alt tab. I mean, best thing about it, I got stairs, man. There are stairs, so it's one flight of stairs and then go out the door to the back to the back of the building, and then it's another set of stairs that comes down to our place. I hear the first flight. If I don't hear that door open, I have enough time to alt tab, put the controller on top of the tower. It's like, hey, how you doing, guys? What can I help with? Because I'm the first person they see when they walk in.
Bro, that's the same thing with me, and I fucking hate it. I can't stand it. And these motherfuckers don't care what you're doing, man.
No.
They don't give a shit what you're doing. You could be sitting there eating lunch, watching YouTube, like trying to take your break, and they'd be like, I see you're having lunch, but let me ask you something real quick. I just want to go down in the cafeteria when they're enjoying their lunch break and just be like, hey, I know you're having lunch, but let me fuck with it real quick. Oh my god. There was a guy I used to work with. He's been on a couple of YouTube videos. His name is Jim Shelley. We used to sit once a week and talk comics. We had to find a spot in the back dark corner of the cafeteria to sit and talk, because if we sat anywhere near any kind of population, we got bothered the whole time. It drove me crazy.
Oh look, the
Red
Office
freakout guy bothered having lunch. That's right. I saw a comment about XCOM Chimera Squad. I did get it because it's $10. You get it before May 1st. But I don't know when I'm gonna have time to play it. But I did get it so I could grab it for $10.
I watched Arwen play it for a little bit.
I did. I was looking Arwen. It looks decent. But I don't know when I'm gonna have time to play it.
Amen.
But I wanted to get it on the cheap.
That's right. I might wait for. I don't know if I'm gonna get it this week, so I might just wait for like a summer sale or something.
It's only $10, bitch.
And it'll be $10 again.
Oh my god.
I know how Steam works. And Aaron says he is really enjoying it thoroughly, so that's good.
That's good. All right.
It's time for your spiel.
That's right. So this is the part, and he's been doing it this entire time. So props to Arwen. This is the part where both Arwen and I harass the YouTube people and tell them that you could be watching this live on twitch.tv/Nerds of the Apocalypse on Tuesday nights at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. ish. Okay, before Rap Prime says anything, 9:30 p.m. Eastern ish. Okay, and we're live talking the video games. You can join the conversation. Like, hold on, am I doing it right? Like these lovely people have. You can join them and chat with us. Stop harassing us. We're busy. Listen, Aaron, I'm just okay. I won't harass you. We're just informing you that you could come watch live and join a long conversation at twitch.tv/nerds of the apocalypse every Tuesday, unless our Discord dictates otherwise, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. So come check that out. And it looks like Trex is on the mend, so I think things are going to get back to normal. So
yes,
we'll see what happens.
Yeah, so I mean, so far so good. So far so good. I got to see my doctor, and I don't think I'm going to do the epidural, get a shot in my back. But, I mean, so far, I can sleep. That's all I care about. All right. New releases as of this week of April 20-something. I think he actually went back a couple of days, but that's fine. So we have The Flowers Collectors on PC on April 21st. Yakuza Kiwami on Xbox One, April 22nd. Cloudpunk on PC, April 23rd. XCOM Chimera Squad on PC, April 24th.
We just talked about that.
We did. Trials of Mana, PC, PS4, and the Switch on April 24th. There's also I believe, a Funimation, a free month of Funimation along with Trials of Mana. So check that out, weebers.
Weebs.
Naruto Shippuden on Ultimate Ninja Storm 4, Road to Boruto on the Switch, April 24th. Predator Hunting Grounds, PC and PS4, April 24th. Curse One has been playing that thing. He's been streaming that for a little bit.
Yeah, I watched that too. It's pretty cool.
It actually is pretty cool. I mean, it's what is it? Dead by Daylight, or it's Dead by Esque, that monster game that was like basically a flop. But I mean, in this aspect, I believe it, because you either get to play the Punisher Punisher. You get to play the Predator, or you get to play Evolve. That was what. Thank you, Aaron. You either get to play a Predator, or you get to play the 4 human fire team that's just apparently doing some PvE shit, and then the Predator is just like, "Oh, I'm gonna get you." It's like, I thought it was actually a pretty unique twist. Then Sakura Wars on PS4, April 28th. SnowRunner on PC, PS4, Xbox One, April 28th. Moving Out on PC, PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and your mom's house, April 28th.
Your mama's house. That's my favorite place.
Gears Tactics on PC, April 28th. That is not getting good reviews. It is not getting good reviews.
It's not. I watched a review and a guy review and said it doesn't have the heart, the story of XCOM, but the gameplay is fine. I just watched one review on it, so I haven't tried it myself.
Let me actually go to the Steam page, because okay, never mind. Okay, so before, like yesterday, or earlier today, it should have been like earlier today. It was like 203 reviews, mixed. Now it's 513, mostly positive.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll probably try it out.
So if you like Gears of War, if you like XCOM, they had a baby.
That's right, and it's legit a full fucking baby. Like your characters can die and all that shit. This is pretty good. Oh wait, talking about Predator. Well, because Ghost Recon Wildlands is an event for that, I guess that cash went well. I mean, if it works, right?
It worked. And then Legends of Runeterra on PC and mobile, April 30th. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the newest project coming from Riot Games. You know, the one who hates women. Sorry.
Ooh, shots fired!
Legends of Runeterra is their collectible card game that's focused in the same story realm of League of Legends, and that's coming out on PC and mobile in 2 days on the 30th. They do, to be honest. Yeah, Aaron. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Woo. And then, of course, blast from the past. Streets of Rage 4, PC, PS4, Xbox One, Switch, April 30th, coming to an EVO tournament near you. Not really, because we're still in quarantine.
That's right. Fuck. they officially canceled San Diego Comic-Con. Now you know it's the apocalypse, boys.
PAX West is still scheduled for September.
Oh my. Well, I mean, it's September. We'll see what happens.
Dragon Con, I believe, is already canceled.
Yeah, they canceled Dragon Con. They canceled Dragon Con a while back.
This is the year of no cons. None.
Oh god, I fucking know. Well, they pushed back SC Comic Con.
That's right. That's right. They pushed back a lot of stuff.
So they just pushed it back.
Yeah, Emerald I think got pushed back to summer as well.
Right, and I think I just worked it out with the community center. I think it's community center.
Yeah,
and just scheduled a different date. The problem with that is like the problem that you have now is that you don't know when this is over, and you can't until that place opens back up, and you know for sure that your new date is going to be good. You can't call and schedule any of your guests back and see if they can come back because you don't want 100% know they're going to be able to come back. So you don't want to schedule them again, have it cancel again,
yep.
And then you're definitely not getting them back. So like they literally just have to wait to see when the convention center reopens, and then go from there. But see, the thing, the convention centers, they're like Disney World and like the zoo and places like they're going to be and music venues. They're going to be the last things to reopen.
Yep.
So it's going to be wild. We'll see what happens.
Look, all I know is when sports ball starts coming back with the schedules, like, all right, we're going to be able to do some live stuff. That's when things can start reopening. At the same time, even on that front, fuck that. Wait till the doctors actually tell us we're actually okay.
I know, bro. These NFL fanboys are like.
I actually felt I felt bad for them for the draft. The NFL draft just happened last week. It just happened, and I mean, even as a Green Bay fan, I actually saw the Facebook post. I'm like, oh, we're still doing the NFL draft? Why? How?
Well,
do we think we're actually going to show up in the fall?
You got to think about when the season starts in the fall. So it's like, do you want to plan for it and then see what happens? I don't know. So,
and that's the weird thing about it too, is the fact that we didn't even finish the college season. We didn't have any of the final bowl games. I don't even know if the scouts, how far ahead the scouts were looking at these potential college recruits. And we still had the draft where it's like, well, we know they're healthy. They didn't play for a couple of months. But they didn't really show up or show their stuff. They only had until now. Make your decision. I guess we chose this guy.
Yeah.
This will work. But yeah, and conspiracy theorists, you can call it whatever you want. I mean, again, I work in the healthcare field. Even if I'm the nerdy guy at the computer, I hear the stories from the nurses. This is going to blow back so hard. This is going to hurt so bad. We're going to have a second wave, and shit is going to be terrible. But I'm going to be here with my little mask that Carlin made, and I'm going to just hand sanitize and just be okay. I'm going to live.
I might need to get a Carlin mask because we have just regular masks that I wear out. And I get fog, dude. Do you get fog?
Oh, yeah. We get the fog.
I don't even.
I have to put it on the outside of the mask.
Yeah, I have to wear my glasses
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Let me help you, sir.
It's like, what do you need for your computer? I can definitely install that for you.
Let me see how I can help you there, sir. Let's have a look there. That seems to be yes, this is a problem with your flux capacitor.
You know what? You didn't clean it. There's a smudge. The smudge on your screen is causing your computer to go slow. Did you know that?
Let me get it.
It's true.
I'll get it.
Thank you.
I want to get the fuck you nerds in your glasses. Stop, Brad. That's not fair. Tip: get a paperclip for the nose part. Oh, okay. I'll try that out. Thank you. All right. So Google Stadia that somehow has been.
Hold on. We have to wait for DST to buffer.
Okay.
Okay. Go for it.
That's yeah. I'll let you take this one.
Okay.
Because I didn't even know the Google Stadia was even still a thing. Let alone for them to have a Connect.
Yeah. So Stadia Connect was today. Is the April 2020 showing everything that they are announcing today. So let's go.
Did you swap your screen?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I had to double look myself. So, the April 2020 Google Stadia has put its sole focus on the games, announcing 9 new titles as well as release windows for some already known titles. Okay. First up, as of today of this recording, PUBG is now on Google Stadia. And, of course, the first time I hear this news is on Twitter. First picture I see is on Twitter, and it's, of course, launch day. It's on Google Stadia, 3 in queue.
Yeah, dude, come on. How many, like, you're going to be, you need, I can't even talk. You need 100 people to have a good PUBG game. I don't think 100 people are using Google Stadia at all, let alone playing PUBG. Oh my god, I can't. I just.
So yeah, so PUBG is now on Google Stadia. It's available today, and it's free with the Pro subscription. Okay, and you also get a nice, cool pack with it as well. So you get some nice little goodies. Let's see. The long-anticipated first on Stadia title, Get Packed, a hilarious co-op game about the best/worst moving crew that the world has ever seen, also landed in the store today. I think I remember Get Packed. Get Packed. That was that silly video. That was that silly game that you're moving shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember that sucker now. So Stadia first. It's a Stadia first title.
Sweet. I'm gonna get a Stadia just to play Get Packed.
I'm
looking forward to it.
Also on this game is Octopath Traveler, Square Enix game.
That's a good game.
That people on Twitter actually asked why it didn't show up on PS4 or Xbox first before Stadia.
Yeah, that's a good question. Cause I was just thinking about it. That's a Switch title.
Yeah, it's the Switch game. So yeah,
why is oh my god, how much did Google pay for that? Google was like, "Hey Square, you want a couple mil? What's the game you can give us?" Well, here's Octopath Traveler. Oh, sweet, thanks, guys.
Well, it's here comes the biggie. Are you ready for this?
Well, let's hear it.
Electronic Arts announced today that is going to be announced its first slate of games for Stadia as the beginning of their new partnership. So, of course, now, as I say here, ahead of Stadia's launch, Electronic Arts, EA, was shown as one of the many companies partnering with Google to release games for the platform. Today, we finally get the list. Madden NFL, FIFA, and Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
That's cool.
Yep.
But you still gotta pay for it, right?
Yep.
It would be one thing if they're like, hey, if you're paying for a Google Stadia subscription, you can now play Jedi Fallen Order.
It will most likely, I believe, it will be like one of those things like free with the Pro subscription. I would hope, but you never know. But the games, Jedi Fallen Order will be coming out later this winter, and I believe that the Madden and FIFA will be coming out, I think, in the fall, I think.
That's cool. But, okay, so let me ask this. How many people have, one, not played Jedi Fallen Order, and two, going to decide to play on the Google Stadia?
Oh, you got me on one.
Like I feel like anybody who was or is going to play Jedi Fallen Order have played it at this point. Like, it came out... when did it come out? It came out, like...
months ago? I mean, it was last year. Was it fall last year?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, and I can check because it's on Steam. I think it's on Steam. Yeah. Came out November 15th of last year.
Yeah. So Danny says, "Really, no one cares about Stadia." Yeah, you missed that conversation, Danny. We already brought that up.
Also, with the Stadia Connect, they've launched the 3 first on Stadia timed exclusives to look forward to. One of the most ambitious of these is Creta, a platform to which to build games as well as play games that others have built. Creta may look and feel familiar to some, as it's based on the same Unreal Engine used by Fortnite. And yes, so Creta is a game that you make your game. And there's different options that you can probably default to, and then you also be able to create your own, like nice little shooter stuff, nice little races or run throughs. The video here in the announcement trailers actually shows a lot of the differences, but when it gets to the shooting aspect, it's 100% Fortnite, 100% third person, look in the back over the shoulder. It's Fortnite. So if you want to make your Fortnite clone within Creta, this is your chance.
And how I hope the 10 people that use their Google Stadia still have fun playing with each other and making maps for each other.
Isn't it weird that you're going to have create a game, video game, on a cloud-based game system? I guess that will allow you to create anywhere.
Yeah, but it's an exclusive.
It's a timed exclusive.
Okay, so that'd be cool.
Yeah, thank goodness. The next one is...
one second. Eriquala subbed for Tier 1. Subscribed for 8 months in a row. Thank you so much, Eriquala. Hey, you cool cats. We're doing great. How are you doing, Eriquala? Thank you for the support.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Doing good. I just did it.
Oh, my God.
Next title, it's a time exclusive, is called Ember, a bizarre game about being a terrible firefighter, arriving on May 21st as Stadia's first ever. You ready for this? Stadia's first ever early access game, meaning it will not be in a finished state, but instead a work in progress.
I mean, well, Stadia is still a work in progress, so it makes sense.
Boom. Oh yeah, I saw the trailer for Ember. It does look really fun. But
yeah,
again, but it's an early access game on Stadia. I just don't, I don't trust that. Don't trust any of that.
Who what?
I don't even like it when a game is on early access on Steam half the time.
Oh my God.
And Steam is already a proven fact that it works, but not on your cloud-based service that it's not good. And then lastly, let's see.
War said not interested. Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah. Lastly, games for the month of May. Among the 3 games, you'll find another game making its Stadia debut, Zombie Army 4 Dead War, which is the latest entry in the series of spin-offs from the Sniper Elite franchise. So if you like, Zombie Army is one of the staples of zombie shooter games. So that's now coming to Google Stadia. So let me actually see what double check what the 3. 3. So the 3 games coming to Pro is, let's see. So it definitely is PUBG Pioneer Edition, which normally is $40 and includes the base game, which is $30, and the Survivor Pass, Cold Front, and a Stadia exclusive skin set. Let's see. The other one is SteamWorld Heist, and the first-person puzzle game, The Turing Test. Set on Europa, you can switch perspectives to solve challenges. So,
okay. Erical said, "Side let Energy Pocket any news update on Switches because shit's sold everywhere." Switches are 100% sold everywhere. Probably not being restocked till the end of the summer, I believe I read. You probably don't want this, but Switch Lights are still available. So really, your option right now is secondhand or Switch Lights. And I can tell you right now, the secondhand market is upcharging like crazy for regular Switches right now. So that might not be the best bet to go. Yeah. But you can get a Switch Lite, which I don't know.
At this point, we understand that you're home. Yeah. The Switch docking system is definitely great. The Switch Lite at this point in time is the best offer just to go with.
Yeah, if this was regular at times, we'd probably judge you for getting a Switch Lite and not a regular Switch.
Yeah.
But we'll let it pass.
The Switch Lite has a better battery. The only problem is you can't attach it to the TV, which right about now, you're not going to... We don't have the mind frame to be sitting in front of a television set too long. Count all 5 of mine. You want to walk around, so having a Switch Lite is definitely the way to go.
So there you go.
So coming up next, because we had to talk about it, even though if it was a couple of weeks ago, because it's big news still for J-Dog, Jason Schreier. I'll let you do it. You do that much better than I do.
What? Jason Schreier!
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So
J-Mac,
J-Dog, No,
Jay
not Jay Jizzle.
Sweezy.
That's weird.
Jay Sweezy.
Jay Sweet. Oh, dude, yes, Jay Sweezy. Yes, everyone who doesn't know, Jason Schreier is now the former writer for Kotaku. He is also a published author as well. As you see in his Twitter handle, the author of bestseller Blood, Sweat, and Pixels. And he's also working on a new book as well. He has been, according to his Twitter post, some news. After 8 years and some change, I am leaving Kotaku. I'm taking a few weeks off to finish up my book and hang out with my daughter, then starting a new job reporting on video games at another outlet. I wrote one last thing to say goodbye. So I like how it says press sneak out. So he left Kotaku, and it's a little sad because one, Jason has written amazing articles on multiple things in the industry. One of the biggest things, of course, that I saw him and noted and knew from him was the Anthem anthology of the whole story about what's going on in the background. That was what brought Jason in my eyes, and I read a couple of other stuff, and especially his Naughty Dog recent work as well. He is an amazing writer and a very excellent journalist. We don't really use the word excellent journalist and Kotaku in the same sentence anymore. And we always question why he was there when we saw multiple Kotaku articles like the last ones we talked about, where the difficulty is weird in Final Fantasy VII. The difficulty is weird in Seppuku. So... As hard as it is to see someone go from what used to be a notable website, I'm definitely wishing Jason the best, and he is now going to be a reporter for Bloomberg News as their video game specialist.
That's interesting.
This is on the same fucking...
I actually didn't know that.
This is the same coin of, like, you go to Forbes for video game news. Where is this coming from?
I don't know. Here's what I do know. From our next article, I don't get to it till we get to it, but he's definitely being pretty ostracized on Twitter right now. I'll tell you about it when we get there.
Okay, well, let me just one last thing. Jay Swizzle, we wish you the best of luck over at Bloomberg News, and I may guess we may have to bring him on to the show just to do an interview. I love that.
Yeah, well,
I absolutely love this dude.
Talk to his people.
We just need to go to him. It's like, so Jason, how do we become real journalists?
Well.
Secondhand news, folks. Yeah, a week late.
War says Kotaku. Every game needs an easy. Easy is too easy. It doesn't make any sense.
Raph Prime raises his hand. I go to Force for Game News. Paul Tassi is a good... Paul is great. I love Paul. Love my article. It would not surprise me if our next article that we're going to go into is from Forbes, and it might be from Paul. But Jason, it is definitely hard to leave a job that you've had there for so long. Hopefully your writing skills and how you did your journalism left an impression on those who are still there, and hopefully they continue to do a good job, and hopefully the ones who don't do it a good job, hopefully they step up. I hope they step up. But But anyways, good luck, Jay Swizzle, and let's head on to our next article, which was from Paul. It was from Paul.
I did. I said it. I said it was. I just looked.
Yeah.
You missed what I had said. I had said what I said when I said it.
Because I don't listen to you.
Sorry.
Okay. You want to do this?
Sure. All right. Massive Last of Us Part 2 leak reveals plot details you don't want to see. Now, I have to be honest. I have had a brief summary of the
First game?
category. No, I played the first game from start to finish. The category of the leaks, I guess, is the best word to use. I've had the leaks summed up to me without it being leaked, essentially, right?
Okay.
So I haven't read spoilers, but I've read, like, I had someone told me, like, the gist of the overarching theme, I guess, is the best. That's the best thing to say. This really sucks, and it just brings up a whole thing, right? Not great news for Naughty Dog as they scramble to do damage control over Major League of The Last of Us Part 2. Parts of the game taken from a dev build have been leaked online and are being disseminated across YouTube. This includes an enormous amount of cutscenes from the game and various dev menus that reveal levels and plot points of The Last of Us Part 2. No spoilers will follow in this article. It's good. Thank you. What's his name? Paul. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate that. It's a massive problem leak and obviously something almost everyone is going to want to avoid lest you fail to be surprised by various twists and turns of the game. One point in particular that's been revealed has been described as something that was supposed to hit players unexpectedly, but I don't know what it is and will not be discussing any of those leaks here because I've been avoiding them as you should be. I mean, it's pretty obvious what it is, but I'm not going to say. The rumor currently circulating is that these dev builds leaks are from a disgruntled Naughty Dog employee who was tired of being mistreated there, so he decided to mass leak all this stuff. See, the problem with this is that you're not fucking Naughty Dog. You're fucking all your developers. Like you're fucking all your coworkers. You're not fucking your boss. Oh, you kind of are, but at the same, you're like kamikazing everybody, right? That has not been confirmed at all yet, and could end up being a fan creation based on the fact that this is a dev build and Naughty Dog is a studio known for extremely intense crunch. We'll have to wait and hear more about the saying of the leak, but for now, this is just a rumor. I don't think it's a rumor anymore. I think it's been confirmed since this article.
Yes, Naughty Dog has come out on their Twitter and definitely have said that these are real, and that's why they've also pushed up the release date, which we'll get into in a moment.
Danny said you're fucking all the players don't want it to be spoiled. Well, Danny, see, here's the thing, right? I don't know the leaks. You don't know the leaks. Us as players can avoid these leaks, but there's going to be a massive amount of people that don't have the same mindset and are going to read the leaks and decide not to buy the game these people worked on for simply,
I read it,
possibly reading stuff out of context, right? And that's the problem. As for the game itself, it was delayed indefinitely by Sony about a month ago as the pandemic lockdown began. Reportedly, the game is pretty much finished, and there was more of a marketing decision rather than something that was done because work literally couldn't be completed on the game. That's kind of what we speculated on when we talked about that.
Yep.
The Last of Us Part 2 was supposed to be released May 29th, but there is no new date for release. That, again, has changed. The new release date is June
15th.
15th. Thank you. Presumably, we will see it come out for the holiday. Possibly, see, it's coming out way sooner now. PS5 is a quasi-launch title, so okay, it's been about right. Follows a long time away. Okay, now I know that some websites and YouTubers are going to dive into these leaks and dissect them for views, and that 100% has happened. I will not be doing that, though. I fear that with as much as I'm online, I probably won't be able to dodge the big plot points forever, as all it takes is one troll on Twitter or Twitch chat to ruin something. I have had something small, well, it was something big or small, I don't want to say, but something ruined for me about it. The game's got a new release date of June 19th, not even a month after its old date. So there you go. Update episode. The reporter that this was a disgruntled employee that posted the footage and those details does seem to have panned out. And there's a tweet from Jason Schreier saying as much. But see, he's getting shit for this tweet, Jason Schreier, because he's getting a lot of it. Like I deep dived into the Twitter comments of this tweet he did. And there's a lot of people shitting on him because he did the same thing with Fallout 4. And he reported on it and named the leaks and said it was in Boston and like did a deep dive on the leaks in an article. And they're like, how can you make this tweet when you wrote articles about stuff being leaked about Fallout, and I didn't read his article about Fallout. All the article says was Fallout 4 or Fallout, whatever is set in Boston, right, or whatever that one was.
Yeah, I think it was
yeah. So you kind of got to take that with a grain of salt. But yeah, like if you want to go look at it, like there's people just like posting that over and over again. This has sparked a bidet. This sparked a bidet. This sparked a debate between sides like, well, Naughty Dog deserves this because of how badly they treat their workers, citing stories like one from Shire about how horrific crunch time can be there to finish these massive AAA games, including Last of Us Part 2. And the other side is this hurt everyone at the company, not just the bosses, which that's the side I fall on. I think there's many other ways to go about doing something like this. Given that all their hard work is now leaked and the launch of the game is tainted by spoilers. It's like a lot of people that were going to buy this game are now not going to buy it. Past this, the leaks appear to be damaging in the sense that I keep hearing that many people don't even want to play the game now. After seeing them, whatever that means, so whatever has been revealed does not sound great. I thought I would still be avoiding searching out this information. Naughty Dog itself has now commented on the situation and sounds suitably mournful. One thing we did get out of this, however, is a June release date, which is much sooner than anyone was expecting, only a few weeks based on its original late May release date. This sucks.
Yeah, I definitely scrolled through a little bit, and so there's a difference. There's a huge difference between a game developer leaking important game details because they're disgruntled, or even just doing it themselves without marketing, and then also giving the details to a journalist who has to compile that, write it up in a form that's not going to spoil anything. As Paul did here, he didn't spoil anything for us. Jason didn't spoil anything either. Jason is definitely, I feel, on the champion, or at least on that side of better work conditions for game developers in general. And that's where people are just definitely attacking him about.
That's where the argument should be, in my opinion. Let's see. See what you guys have said. The closer. Hold on. This was. There you go. Them damn workers out there. Yes, but how many people get fucked over accidentally? Said Denny. I mean, I don't know, man. I put like game developers and like their years of hard work over a fan getting spoiled. I mean, I just do. I don't know. I'm not trying to shit on you or anything. I'm just saying, like, that's what I do. The closure. This was my most anticipated game for the year. Now I have to dodge spoilers for about a month and a half. Scary stuff as a game. I agree. Like I had part of the last Star Wars movie just scrolling through my Facebook feed by a friend. Well, why didn't you go see it on launch night, my fucking dude? Oh, wait, you did? Fuck, you did. How did you get it spoiled then?
The internet finds a way.
Yeah. What? That sucks. I'm sorry. So people don't go looking for it, they get spoiled by assholes. That's true. Raph Prime, these talks that this wasn't about crunch time. Pay and the leaker wanted it to fail due to story elements, sexual orientation of some characters. That's kind of the stuff that I read about it. And I've really thought about it, right? And I think that and I don't want to spoil it, but I think that like those things, because I'll say this, there's a lot of that anti-SJW rhetoric going around, right? And I think that it's taking out of context that if you played the game, that it would make more sense, right? And I think that's the problem when it comes to that kind of stuff. Because we all already, like, if you watch the trailer, so spoilers if you didn't watch the first trailer, right, of last that came out like a year ago. We all know she has a girlfriend in it, and and then there's that. So like we are like that. The whole sexual orientation of the character has already been like revealed a long time ago. That didn't bother me at all. It shouldn't bother anybody. Let's be fair. And so it's just, I don't know if that's the theme of the game. Then I kind of still, that doesn't stop me personally from wanting to play it because I like to see where it goes. And I think that like people who are reading it are like, fuck no, liberals. And I think they're taking it way out of context.
Yeah, without knowing the entirety of how the game especially is structured, and I'm not sure how detailed the leaks are, because I definitely spent about 30 minutes looking up these leaks and reading different versions of it that together they probably made a cohesive story, but separately it's basically people picking out certain aspects in order to get that shock value. And
right.
there was definitely a lot of videos I wish I didn't watch because they definitely didn't deserve the view. But yeah, at this point, everybody's going to take the leaks, and instead of forming it all together to make a cohesive story, they're going to pick and choose the parts of it to fit their narrative, which in turn this leak will hurt the game because it's leaking the story. It's hurting the game because people are misreading the story because they want to fit their narrative. And it's definitely hurting the marketing because, well, you basically just shat all over it. And so now, if anything, it definitely put Sony and Naughty Dog both we have to release this game now, right now. So
I know.
This leak, there are sometimes happy leaks, some good leaks, but not leaks that will explode the entire or expose the entire story almost. Those aren't good. And what this guy did definitely, and I agree with Jason, he definitely hurt himself. He hurt his company. He hurt his coworkers. And yeah, I agree with Chad. He is definitely not going to.
Yeah, he's never getting hired again.
No.
Well, I think we all agree on that. This is why people are mad at him. Mad at Jason because of the Fallout article. It is like there's a lot of people that were talking shit. Like the douche went to release the Harry Potter and the half up punch and yelled Snape kills Dumbledore. That's really fucked up.
Okay, that's messed up.
That's really. I mean, come on, get your head out of your ass. The guys that leaked the game, no game. Yeah, okay, we talked about that. Rep Prime, and they rightly shouldn't. Yep. Rep Prime says, Trex, do we need to discuss your browser history based on Google Ads? Look, we don't have enough time for that, Rep Prime, tonight. Maybe we'll have to do a NotA Investigate stream later. Denny said I did dumb it. I know. I remembered everything as I was trolling you. I'm sorry, Denny. Okay, I apologize. I remember being pissed for you. I'm really sorry about that. I didn't mean to just shit on you. The closure. I'm still playing it if it gets spoiled through the internet. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. The first one was insanely good. So I don't know. I don't. And Naughty Dog doesn't really make bad games, right? I don't know. Let's see. Raphael says, "Well, Trex, that's a cool shirt. That an LED shirt?"
I don't know. I guess it keeps going fuzzy or something. I don't know.
And the spoilers don't affect me if the immersion is good enough. But still, I agree. Okay, so it's social rhetoric. Yeah, social rhetoric aside, I personally think that if stuff like that is in context, then that's perfect. It's fine. If you're trying to on either side, if you're trying to spout an agenda too hard, then it becomes cringy, right? And so, as long as it's tells a story well, it doesn't matter. I've never been bothered by it. There you go.
All right. So, and of course, speaking of, with the Last of Us Part 2, we have release dates have been updated. So, Last of Us Part 2 will arrive on June 19th, and Ghost of Tsushima will be arriving, got pushed back, and it's going to be coming on July 17th. So they had to move a few stuff.
Well, I mean, I think this was for physical sales, right? But I think by now they've realized that if someone really wants a physical copy of the game, they'll be able to get it, right? Even if it's from somewhere, a place that's just doing curbside or something like that.
Yeah.
Especially since stores are now still opening back up to very, very limited people, right? So
You're God in heaven, the stupidity.
I know. God, I don't even want to get started on it. Don't listen. I can't, and I'm glad Heather's not in here. It's because Heather was able to shoot a camera here and fucking rage.
Just bust down. Boom! You called me? Let's do this.
Yeah, she'd be fucking pissed too. But she's in the bedroom watching TV finally because thanks to my what'd you call it? No, I got a better name. I just thought of it.
Yeah.
Because of my Trump change, I was able to get a mesh wireless network. So now my internet works in the bedroom. Trump change. I'm doing that shit. There you go. Oh my god. Okay. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna buy this day one. It depends on what I'm playing at the time. But I will say this: it looks like because of this, games are being pushed back like pretty like these games that these ones that they push back are finished games, right?
Yeah.
Like it's even affecting the MMO space. Like just from what I'm familiar with, because Raph Prime tells me everything, that the Final Fantasy 14 latest update got pushed back because everybody at Square Enix started working at home.
Oh,
I mean, I'm sure there's stuff you can do at home, right? But like, it's going to be nowhere near as fast. Yeah, but I think they just announced the newest release date. It's just a few weeks pushed back. So,
okay. I mean, I know because of all this, Amazon Game Studios' New World got pushed back to August, which just give us the fucking beta already. Then just release the beta.
Well, yeah, you have to think about especially when you're doing a beta, right? You have to have massive people on staff to support it, right? To be there to take the bug report. God damn it! You sound like me now.
They're killing me right now. They're absolutely killing me because the game was supposed to be out right now. It was supposed to be out. So the fact that they had to push it back because I think the coronavirus, if anything, has helped them because they were not going to meet this date. They were absolutely not going to meet it because they still have a lot of work to do. Changing the open world 24/7 PvP system and out an open world, change it to PvE, and they haven't gotten it. I think they're crunching right now, and definitely moving to the home to work from home has definitely impeded that. But if anything, we could easily be testing servers right now. We could easily be testing server capacity. We could definitely be testing the game because I don't want the game to come out in August. If anything, if the game's going to come out in August, I want that beta testing opened June, early July, because they're doing alpha testing still, but they're doing it in very short bursts. And yeah, I'm not in the alpha, and yeah, I'm hurt. I'm a little hurt. So
you'll be okay.
Well, as an MMO person, I want me the game. I want this game.
Now you're stuttering. Raphael says no date. Yoshi just said it'd be 2 to 3 weeks later, possibly months. Okay, sorry. So either be sorry, Sensei Prime. Okay. So there you go. What's next? I don't know what's next. What's next?
Next up is Red Dead 2 coming to Xbox Game Pass.
Can be virtually any place.
You know what I love best about this is now I no longer have to get up to put my game disc in when I want to play.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right.
That's fucking great.
No, I had it downloaded already.
Yeah. This is a great title to be on Game Pass. I mean, I think big budget titles like this, after it's gone through its cycle, if you will. Game Pass is a great place for it to end up for people that can't afford to buy the $60.
Such a good game. Such a good game.
Such a good game that neither one of us finished.
Exactly.
That's fine. I like it. Red Dead 2 is I don't know. I was reading the article real quick. Yeah, they're also adding. I was about to say they're adding another game. Gears Tactic is moving out. What?
I see Grand Theft Auto 5 is leaving on May 7th when Red Dead comes in.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what it is. And then they're adding Gears Tactics, what we talked about earlier, is on the PC Game Pass. So if you have like the Ultimate one, you have the PC one too. Gears Tactics will not be on the Xbox One; it'll only be on the PC. Denny said I got 3 hours in and was so bored, took forever to do anything story related. Denny,
someone's not about that cowboy life.
I know, bro. Like, it's fucking fantastic. Like, dude, it's
so good. So
I can't. I'm like shocked at you right now, dude. Like, I would keep going with it. It's fucking fantastic. Like the beginning there. I mean, sure, it's short, but like that's like not short, but like the beginning parts are always long, but it like sets the stage for the fucking game. Like, And then once you get going, you get fucking going. It's so good, man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
To be fair, cowboys are just glorified ranchers. I mean, Aaron, you're not wrong, but stop trying to ruin it for us.
Wait, like Monster Ranchers?
Ref said, I finished about 300 hours of RPGs in the past 6 months, and these two still haven't finished Red Dead 2.
You don't need to call us out like that. That's rude.
Yeah, come on, man. I'm on the boat of like wanting to get Trials of Mana as well. I'm with Arwen. I'm like, dude, I kind of want to get a Trials of Mana.
And the next up is something new coming from Nvidia, RTX Voice. What's going on with this?
Dude, okay. I have to give full props to Arwen for this, okay? Because Arwen put this in the Discord, and then I think he tweeted out something on the Twitter, a video, right? And it was a guy using this thing, right? And I'm not shitting you, dude. This is it's a voice plugin that Nvidia developed. He had a fan pointed at the mic, had a mallet, a rubber mallet, and was banging his fucking desk with it, right? Fan on mic, banging desk. You couldn't hear a fucking thing except him.
What?
It was some out of fucking Harry Potter. Like it was fucking dumbfounded. I always says a mallet, yeah. And like he turned it off. Like he was like, all right, and he went in and turned the RTX voice off, right? And you go boom, boom, boom in the mic. Turns it back on, it all goes away, nothing changes. It's fucking... I don't know how this fucking wizardry works, but it's absolutely insane.
I absolutely love that Nvidia has a walkthrough for every single program that would use a microphone. That is top-notch shit, dude. Damn, even Slack?
I'm like, dude, I'm gonna. I haven't set this up yet, but I'm definitely gonna do it.
I mean, it has to.
Arwen, haven't you been using it?
So I mean, this would have to be something you would use for a USB microphone, right?
That I don't know.
Because I mean, I use my mixer, and I have an XLR microphone. So I mean, I don't think this would work in an XLR setting.
Arwen knows a little bit more about it than I do. I think. Does it work in XLR? Hold on, Arwen, you posted a video on Twitter, right? I'm currently going through Arwen's Twitter, trying to find the video so you can play it.
It works on anything as long as you have RTX or GTX. Holy shit! Well,
here's the Lumpia that Arwen made. Fucking love Lumpia. Arwen, my dad used to be married to a woman from Guam, and she used to make lumpia. It was fucking delicious.
So I mean, I myself have an RTX video card, so maybe I will try this out then, especially with it being a free plugin. Well, that's the thing though, is this would definitely, because my XLR and my mixer and everything is all tied to my Stream PC, which is a GTX card. But my RTX I use on the game PC, but I never use voice that much on the game PC.
Dude, here you go, right here. I put it in the thing. Okay, it's a Twitch clip.
It's a Twitch clip.
It's fucking insane, dude. Surprisingly safe.
So now, can you guys hear me while I'm talking while this thing's running? All right, we're really pushing the limits. This is really pushing the limits because I don't think this is a realistic scenario.
So, bitch, had to bring out a blower?
But let's see what RTX can do. Let's turn the
crazy,
filter on.
Dude.
Okay, now I got. Oh wait, hold on. All right, so now I got the RTX filter on at 100%. I don't know how much better it sounds, but this is super duper loud. I can't even hear myself talking right now. That's how loud it is. Can you guys actually make out what I'm saying right now? Like, can you clearly hear what I'm saying with this right next to the microphone like this? Because I can't even hear myself speaking right now. That's how loud this is. I have no idea how this is even possible, but let me turn it off. That's what the filter off. That's what the environment really sounds like right now.
Whoa.
pure fucking magic.
Dude, you could go to a we could go to con.
So now, can you guys hear me while I'm talking while this thing's running?
Bro. That was the first time you watched it. That was fucking unreal. My brain and all my audio knowledge just can't fathom what I just heard.
I don't know, dude.
Just fucking silence.
I might be switching video cards.
Oh yeah, we definitely gave you that sapphire.
Yeah, I might have to put the other one back in.
No, let's not do that. We'll just get the next round of Trump change that comes in.
I'll get some Trump change, and then I can get
Trump change, double deuce.
Isn't this like, I was blown away by this?
That was absolutely incredible to hear.
Danny said use some more of that Trump change, but that's what we've dubbed the stimulus
Trump bucks.
Yeah, Trump bucks.
Dude, I had such a heart attack because I got a letter from the IRS.
Oh,
I'm like, what is this? Carlin's like, oh, it's just probably the letter saying you got your $1,200. I'm like, oh, okay, let me make. Oh, okay, yeah, it's sure. Yeah. Oh, look, a signature from Donald Trump. Just crunch that. Ooh, Kobe. Oh, too soon.
Oh God.
2020 can go suck itself. But yeah, it's okay. So I don't really use the microphone that much on my game machine, but that's a very nice fucking filter for those who need that. That's amazing. So I'm definitely going to have to shout out anyone out there who has a video card, GTX or an RTX video card. You need to get that plug-in. Get that plug-in. I'm going to need Nvidia to take this now and go over to Sony and Microsoft and go, hey, do you guys want some silence when you talk? You need this. Here you go. Sell it, Nvidia. Oh, and speaking of Nvidia, I don't have it on here, but GeForce Now. Man, they fucking lost some Windows games, man.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, they Microsoft Clio or Clay or something. They've lost more. They've lost a couple more developers, but the developers that they lost, more games keep coming in. Now I think they have like the entire Assassin's Creed and Far Cry library from Ubisoft on GeForce Now. So every Thursday they have new games coming onto the service where really big ticket names are just losing. They're just dropping support. It really sucks. And I'm honestly really getting tired of Nvidia at the end of it always saying it's like, we hope to come back in the future. They're not going to come back in the future because they hate your service because it's so consumer friendly.
Yeah, no shit.
And here comes Google throwing all the money to EA to get onto Google Stadia. Because Google Stadia is a store where you have to purchase the game again. GeForce Now, once you buy it, it's yours. You can play it on the service if the service is able to do it. It's like GeForce Now is trying to stop folks from double dipping like that shit. We don't all need 6 copies of Elder Scrolls. We really don't. And GeForce Now should have helped with that.
You're not wrong. So, I want to put a last minute link in there. So I just added it to the game update. Just something to talk about real quick. And then I put the last thing for us to talk about also. So there's 2 more links added.
Good God.
I know. But the next one we can talk about real quick.
Oh, really? Oh, I know about this. I got this.
The Valorant streams?
Oh, yeah. So, okay, so Valorant is the CSGO-esque game coming from, again, Riot Games. Women, we got them. So the Valorant came out the gate strong. It came out hard. All right, it topped Twitch for 2 days, beating overshadowing Fortnite. It's definitely calmed down now, but it's still in a very, very good spot. And Valorant right now is in closed beta. So you cannot even get into, you can only get into this by going to the website, sign up for it, and, hopefully get a key. The other way that you can only get a key is not, and it's not even like a 100% thing, is through Twitch's drops. For folks who don't know, when you play a video game, sometimes you'll have an option to do drops. And what those drops do is it drops things in chat that people can click on, people can get into, so they can actually get like a bonus item for the game. Not a lot of games do this. It's still kind of a new technology for Twitch and for the video game industry. But for the drops, that was the only way that you could get into the Valorant beta, like watching streamers and then waiting for a drop. But the streamers don't have control of the drops. The streamers don't have the beta codes. You would have to watch the stream, and if a drop did happen, it would have to be on Riot Games to provide you the code. So it was kind of almost, it was a very weird structure on how that was done. And again, Valorant, if you like CSGO and you want to kind of like Riot Games, then Valorant's definitely for you. It was very interesting to watch the first 2 days of it, watching Tim the Tap Man absolutely destroy in that goddamn game. There's some pretty nice stuff. But Valorant in and of itself has had some issues. One of them, of course, yes, is the non-stop Valorant streams, which, of course, here, it's clear that success isn't always for the right reasons. Kotaku has documented a slew of Twitch streams that are running 24/7 solely to attract people looking for Valorant beta keys that drop after watching at least 2 hours. Many of these streams do have honest-to-goodness live segments each day, but the remainders of each stream typically involve nothing but reruns and highlight videos. Some don't even have live videos at all. The practice may seem benign, but there are a number of problems. It artificially skews viewing stats for a start. The around-the-clock streams make Valorant audience seem even larger than it is. It hurts smaller streamers who get pushed down in the rankings. Streamers might also mislead viewers by falsely labeling reruns. Twitch has a native rerun feature, it does, or persuading them to perform tasks that will help the streamer, but won't help their chances of getting keys. Apparently, they've asked Twitch for a comment whether or not it believes these non-stop streams violate its policies. It's clear you'll have to be careful if you're browsing Valorant streams in the future. Until the closed beta is over, channel hosts will have the temptation to game the system. And it's absolutely true. You can see a lot of Valorant streams go on, and they are 24/7. They started being 24/7 a week before the launch. But when they actually found out that I think it was April 7th. I think that was a Friday. No, April 6th. No, it was on the 7th. It was the 7th. It was announced, I think, like on the Thursday, the 2nd or the 3rd, but the 7th was when the closed beta started. Since Thursday and Friday of that following week, there's been nothing but Valorant information, especially coming from the streamers and content creators that actually got the sneak peek early access to play the game, and they did all the recordings, but they couldn't release it. That entire weekend was filled with nothing but those views. All the videos, all the streams that they showed, and it was all reruns, and they even had countdowns to them. A lot of countdown 24/7 timers going on throughout the whole thing, building up to the big launch of the closed beta. And the 24/7 streams are certainly hurting the Valorant streamers out there who are trying to do it every day. But of course, the bigger names, the 24/7 streams, they're definitely flaunting the viewership incorrectly. So it definitely is hurting the people who are trying to be the small guys and trying to get up. At the same time, it's even hurting other games as well. Because when you look at that browse, when you're on that front page, Valorant, #1, big top, it's going to push you kind of like, oh, what's all these people watching? What's going on here? So you're more inclined to actually go and watch them instead of go and try and find any of the other top 10 games going on. I mean, no, you already know you don't want to watch Fortnite. You already know you don't want to watch League of Legends. But Valorant, that's new. That's hip. CSGO, but, prettier graphics. Here you go.
There you go.
But the other problem that Valorant has, if you didn't know, they have an anti-cheat system. This anti-cheat system, it scans your hard drive when you're not playing the game. It scans it. It will go through your computer to try and find the cheat system when you're not playing the game. What? First off, absolutely understandable that you need an anti-cheat system to try and make sure to find anything going on. But most of the time, that system has to evolve around scanning your own game file to try and find it. Of course, hackers be hackers, and they find little inches of how to get out there outside of the game to inflate a little bit. As we all know with Call of Duty Modern Warfare, all the PC players are definitely cheaters. Am I right? I'm right.
Yes, you are right. That's accurate. We found it out last night, actually.
Yeah, it's absolutely terrible. So with Valorant, their anti-cheat system is definitely embedded in the game, but it's also still supposed to scan while you're playing the game. But we found out that it's scanning your hard drive entirely, scanning your entire computer, and it's also doing it when the game is not on. They just released an update that allows you to turn it off when you're not playing the game. What the hell? Don't do that. Stop it.
Cut it out.
So I think they even have nice little information out there with it that they're actually also offering money for those who find little cheat systems or something. It's really weird on how they're trying to spin it as a good thing, but no, it's not. Many players have actually uninstalled Valorant because of the anti-cheat system, which, yes, the people who are uninstalling it may or may not be cheaters, but at the same time, we do not need that kind of invasion of privacy. My hard drive is mine. You don't need to know about it. Because at the same time, your hard drive has more than just games.
No one has the amount of time to watch all that much hentai anyway.
Valorant is completely bonkers at the moment with this. But yeah, the 24/7 streams are definitely going to be a huge issue that I think Twitch needs to definitely look and see how they're going to handle their policies. Because even for myself, everyone knows that at the end of my streams, I used to do reruns, and I was like, 4-hour stream. Here's a 4-hour rerun during the nighttime, a couple of hours of dead time. Then when I wake up in the morning, here's another rerun for the day. It's like, that's a good couple of hours of dead time here and there, so I can push my own channel out. But for channels out there that are just solely doing 24/7 streams, it's good for you as a person, but it hurts the community as well. And it's weird for a streamer because they're gonna have to look at their bottom dollar. And because as a streamer, I'm definitely looking out for my business, for my money. And a 24-hour stream is going to help me with that. If I play for 12 hours, here's a 12-hour rerun right off the rip of it, then that's my content all the time. Yeah, that's what you want. But it also hurt, and even I know it hurts the other players out there as well. And maybe this is an opportunity for Twitch to take a look at how they do their rerun process. Maybe there's going to be a cooldown or something. You can only do reruns. I don't know.
Probably
not.
Aaron says, "Whoa, call me out as a cheater." Wow, one that's a lie. Two, don't be a what? Who called it? PC cheater race. Oh, Aaron. She might have been kidding. Hopefully. Merritt said, "What's up, fam?" Hey, Merritt, how's it going, buddy? Danny said it's asinine to begin with because the anti-cheat should be scanning running process and not files to begin with. I agree.
Oh yeah, agreed.
I said that super ass college as well. Aaron, well, I don't think you're a cheater, so I hope that makes you feel at least a little better at ease. So,
yeah,
there you go. All right, so this next topic I've dubbed the Alina Titty controversy. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Fun.
I'm sorry.
It's a play on word. I like that.
Yeah, the Alinna Titty. Get it? Because her name's Alinna. Her titty came out on stream. Alinna Titty. And it definitely came out, man. Like it's
no doubt about it.
It definitely came out. There was no, and then I think she got caught up to where she couldn't even delete the VOD, and well, there it was. Just
that was an interesting morning on Twitch, man.
I know.
Twitter. I was on Twitter because I'm like, oh god, she's trending. What is she trending about now? Like, what she did? Oh my god, it came out.
Like there's no way. And I went through it and I paused it and I was like, that's definitely her boobie. And then I screenshot it and sent it to trash. I was like, all right, but I think isn't she back now? Like, didn't they only give her a 24-hour ban?
Yeah, I think it was a 24-hour ban.
Oh my god. What the fuck, dude?
Bro, you know what? Twitch, I will give you that about the whole what was her name again? With showed her V.
Oh, that would be Amaranth.
Yeah, the Amaranth V. I will give you that. That was hard to see, hard to notice. Could have been an extra thing. Could have been her thigh. I don't know.
Yeah,
I will give you that. But bruh,
not this.
Guys.
That was a full-on fully, man. half baked.
That was a whole Hershey kiss we saw there, guys. Come on.
Your titty, yo. Yeah, have you seen Half Baked where they're fighting like Samson's like ninja karate big boob girls at the end? And such a ridiculous. They start fighting Jim Brewer's character,
Yeah.
and she's like beating the shit out of him, and he's like, "Yo, your titty, yo." Oh my god, I love that movie. Sorry. Okay. Bro.
Come on. What?
I haven't got. I don't know confirmation if she's back or not on Twitch. I don't know if she's. I'm gonna go look for research purposes.
So
let's see.
So, and I want to also.
Oh yeah, last live 7 hours ago. She's definitely back.
Yeah, it was a 24-hour ban. Holy fuck. Holy fuck.
God damn it. And you know, I really made a comment about this last night when we were streaming. She said, look, she's like, you have to work really, really hard to make your titty pop out, is what she said. She's like, she found it. And again, you know, I'm a guy, so like, I don't know the issues with that, but she says you have to work really, really hard to make that happen. Even when you're adjusting. So I don't know.
I guess she was like putting like a pillow under her stomach, or I don't know what that is in the mid range. I just don't know.
No, I don't know what the fuck.
Because that's what she was adjusting herself, and then boop, and then like what? Come on.
Boop. It's like hello.
So. And of course, when all this happened, I go to @Slasher. It's Rod Breslow. He's one of like the top journalists, world's #1 esports consultant in insider competitive gaming. So I mean, he does a lot of. I treat him on the same aspect of Jason, and his remark about this is fake. This is also going with the 24-hour stuff. Fake scam streams with tens of thousands of view bots, huge partner streams abusing the system, playing VODs 24/7 disguised as live content, and Twitch continuing to be incompetent and inconsistent with bans is massively worse for the platform than some titties being shown. Which I will agree in that context because he was also talking about the 24/7, but like, come on, how many strikes can you get, lady? Come on. You threw animals. You have a titty pop.
You squirted vodka into your cat's ear, or mouth. Sorry, ear.
Come on. Like, how does she have the Pandora's box of Twitch people that she has so much control over them? This is getting crazy.
I don't know, dude. Well, she makes a fuck ton of money, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
well, also, I wanted to state this as well. This is coming. This is about the 24/7 stuff as well. From Twitch support, we've heard concerns about creators continuously streaming VODs while tagging the channel as live to farm Valorant drops. This harms the integrity of our drops program, so we've updated our community guidelines to clarify that cheating any Twitch reward system is prohibited. So they at least put that on there now. So cool deal. But yeah. But come on.
yeah.
Look, I have nothing. I have no problem with her as a person because I do not know her as a person. And she is probably like one of the nicest people in the world, most likely. But dear Lord, everything you've done has just been as a shit person. You can't be this oblivious to stupidity.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on.
Let's
come on. Figure it out, lady. Figure it out. Come on. As my boy Wayne says, clean it up. And keep it tidy. Because you're a fucking mess.
Why are you so fucking awkward, bud? Like, struggling real, bro. I don't know. Well, Limited is back streaming. And so there you go. I don't know. See, the thing about it is, right? The thing you brought up with Amaranth, right? And how that maybe might have been, right?
Yeah.
She got a week ban.
Oh, she did.
This girl is like, my titty out, and
fucking lurker.
She's back on.
Fucking lurker. Found the raw clip. Not enough cleavage to make it worth the effort.
Look at that, bro. I'm not gonna comment on something like that.
Like, all I gotta say is, like, come on, let's keep Twitch somewhat family friendly, let's keep it game related, and there's now OnlyFans.com. You now have a new outlet if Patreon's not working out.
Yeah, can we keep it rated R, not NC-17?
Yes. Yeah, keep it rated R. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do we cover Twitch streamer news? Because we can.
But Aaron, because it's something we talk about on our streams a lot, like, and it's in our I don't say circles. I don't know. It's something that we talk about on Discord and we talk about during the stream and things like that on the regular stream. So
it's good. It's good to throw out the hypocrisy.
Right.
And I'm definitely a hypocrite. I live that fucking life. I mean, you gotta hear my stance on sneaking into movies versus me downloading them. I still bought them.
Oh my god! I know one you didn't though. I'm not gonna bring it up. We're not gonna talk about it. We're not even fucking on it.
Wait, I can't remember which one.
That's the time you went to Sonic and didn't come back with fucking anything. I still hear about that.
I swear to fucking God.
To this day, I still hear about that. I'm pretty sure I heard about it a couple of months ago when she was picking up her daughter one day. Anyway.
Swear to God.
I'm going to tell that story right now. So let me tell you all about this shit, right? So when Trex and I first started hanging out at the podcast, he come over to my house all the time. We hang out a lot, right? And we used to go to Sonic all the time. At the time, it was me, Heather, Elena. Obviously, Obi wasn't born yet. It was a long time ago. And we were living with Target Tony and her dad. It was a very big house, right?
Great house.
Yeah, and like we were living there because situations, it just worked out, right? We weren't like Target Tony lived with us because she was having a bad spot, and then the whole thing happened at my place where we were renting, and the owner wasn't paying the mortgage.
Too much backstory.
Yeah, too much backstory. Anyway, we all lived together, right? And so Trex was hanging out of the house, and so we all used to always one person would always go to fucking Sonic, right, and get Sonic for that was the thing. Everybody was like, "Here's some money, go to Sonic." So I don't know what the fuck happened. But Trex is gone for about an hour.
Yep.
and comes back with absolutely nothing.
Yep.
And the house just is in awe of this situation. Well, what do you mean you got nothing? Well, I don't want to go through the drive-thru. What do you mean? And we weren't like sticklers for change. That wasn't. We weren't like, well, I was getting a burger. It's just like, here's somebody to get some shit. And Trex was insistent on pushing the button. Well, Trex, I guess, pulled up to a faulty thing or something and pushed the button, and no one showed up. And so instead of going to a different one, going through the drive-thru like the rest of us all did when we went and got the group of Sonic, he just, after about 45 minutes of waiting, just pulled out and came home.
They did not deserve my service.
And Target Tony at the time was very hangry. Okay.
Yeah.
And so when Trex showed up without food, she just could not believe this shit. She was like, "What the fuck you mean? You didn't get anything?" And so when Trex told his story about just sitting in the thing for 45 minutes, everyone goes, "Well, why the fuck didn't you just go through the drive-thru?" And he goes, "I don't know." And at that point, what could any of us reply with?
Why should I have to go through the drive-thru when I was in a very workable spot and they had no good customer service to come out and get to me? I pressed that button at that moment. At that moment, like, that's where my black side came. I was like, oh, fuck this. These people don't want my service. Oh, I'm fucking out of here. I ain't fucking waiting here no longer.
And I can understand that attitude if you didn't have a hangry Target Tony.
Yeah, that was kind of a backfire, yeah.
I question why he was there for 45 minutes.
Because I have the patience of a saint, but I also have the non-audacity to, he's like, oh, you ain't fucking coming out here yet? Because at 45 minutes was basically my breaking point at that point.
It was
It makes for a great story, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And Target, and again, this was, dude, like,
oh my God,
7 years ago. This was 7 or 8 years ago. This is when Trixie and I like first became friends. And she till this day still brings that shit up. Like we'll get together and someone will mention Sonic, and then she'll see Mike out of the corner of her eyes with Trexa, and she'll be like, "Remember that fucking time that you went?" It was a good time. So yeah, sorry about my ridiculous backstory at the end. But I don't want to be like, "CBB, why are you living with your kid with the 2 other people?" Like, you know, the whole thing. It was fun while it lasted, but Heather demanded we get her own apartment a little after that. That's the greatest story I've ever heard. Oh, I got a lot of them for back in the day stories. We might have to do that. We watched, dude, on stream the other night. I played the burp video from the YouTube channel for everybody.
Holy shit!
Yeah, dude, it was so fucking funny, dude. And like, I forgot how mad Showtime got at that video, dude.
Yeah,
like. And that was just a rehash. That wasn't like the original situation. That was just funny. It was a good time.
Oh, one thing I also meant to mention is for any of those who have the Epic Game Store cursed, the 2-factor authentication is now going to be a requirement when claiming games from today, April 28th through May 21st. So this is the period to get your 2-factor authentication set up. And you just have to go to the Epic Games website, go into your account, and just set it up. It's use Google Authenticator on your phone or something, Authenticator app, whatever. But in order to start getting your free games in the Epic Game Store, it will require the 2-factor authentication. I want to make sure
easy
I do that.
Peasy. Lemon squeeze. There you go. All right. So we're at the end of the stream, and this is the part where if you made this far on YouTube, don't forget you can catch this live every Tuesday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern-ish at twitch.tv/NerdCityApocalypse. You can join in all the conversation like all these lovely people. And yeah, so come on, what are you doing? Let's talk live. Or you can be an Aaron and just watch on YouTube most of the time, and that's fine too if you wanted to go that route. But you can also come hang out live at twitch.tv/nerdstheapocalypse Tuesday nights, 9:30 p.m. Eastern ish. There you go.
Yeah.
All right. So I am, of course, Stevie B. You can find me at StevieB5986 on Twitter. You can find us as a group on Facebook. Just search for Nerds of the Apocalypse. We're on YouTube. Just search for Nerds of the Apocalypse. I have my own Resident Evil focused YouTube channel. Just search for Stevie B and Resident Evil on YouTube. That fucking pop singer still beats me in search results, but not for long. Don't worry. I have the collection edition unboxing coming out this week, and also if you missed the playthrough on this stream, I will have my first playthrough of Resident Evil 3 remake on there this week as well. I'll probably have both up pretty soon. I've got both got them all edited and uploaded. I just need to make thumbnails, and then they'll be live. And I'm also got if you missed the Bob Ross stream from Arillis, that's coming up on the Nerds of the Apocalypse stream on YouTube as well. So look forward to that if you missed those. What about you, Trex? What do you got? Are you gonna start fully streaming again? What's going on, bud? Where can we find you? What are you gonna be doing?
We'll see what tomorrow brings. Tomorrow, I'm going to try and stream some DCUO because it's the night before reset. I'll be streaming over at twitch.tv/TrexLight. And, of course, follow me over on Twitter at ThisIsTrex. And that's basically it. And, yes, thank you, Aaron. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm staying not dead. Like I said, I'm feeling much better. Have a little issues here and there in the leg, but overall, I feel much energetic, and I can actually do stuff. So very happy about that. So hopefully we can get back into a nice little streaming schedule, because I will say I have immensely enjoyed the downtime of me recuperating and kind of just playing games off to the side and watching a lot of TV. By the way, Eureka and Warehouse 13 were peak Sci-Fi Channel.
Nice.
Come at me. Eureka, I have forgotten. It's only 5 seasons. Best thing ever. The best. And I can't wait to start my Warehouse 13 binge. So thanks, Amazon Prime.
Rap Prime says time to fight a behemoth for a bed. Unfortunately, not Rap Prime. I end up actually have to go in tomorrow. I have to go in pretty early because I have a lot to do. So I'm not even gonna be on Final Fantasy tonight. I don't think. Generally I'd log on after the stream, but I'm going to go to bed. But I will be live on Final Fantasy VII Remake tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. There you go. So you can look forward to that, Ref. I'll be fighting the behemoth, and I think that's all that's really left before we start the walkway to the end. We got one more little part, and then we start at the end of the game. So I'm excited.
All right, guys. You have yourselves a great night, and we will see you guys soon.
Next week?
Yeah, we'll see you next week for the NotA Game Report Home Edition.
Home Edition. Hopefully, there's news next week. It just seems like luckily Alinity got her boobie out, so we had something to talk about.
Oh my god! Like all the other stuff that we talked about, it's like, oh, yeah, finally. Eleni popped out a titty, so we actually...
Finally, Eleni got her boob out. So we have something to talk about. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Sorry. Oh, can you hear that? My bad. If I had that plug-in, you wouldn't have been able to hear my trash bag in the background. But I don't have it, unfortunately.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
So there you go. I don't want to go to work tomorrow, bro. I'm not looking forward to it. Take it easy, guys. Good night, Denny. Aaron says, if you had RTX on you wouldn't hear the trash bag. Exactly.
Hey, if it helps, I don't want you to go into work tomorrow either.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you.
Do you need to call someone?
No, Heather does that. She's when I send her like getting pissed off at work text, she's like, "Do I need to have an emergency?"
Yes.
And I'm like, maybe we'll give it a minute. We'll see what happens.
Daystream hashtag.
I know #Daystream. I don't know, man. There's a lot of people at work that have like gotten wind of the Twitch streaming, so shit. I don't know if I could get away with that these days. But
it's always coworkers that ruin it.
It is. You're right about that.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
Good night. We love you. Mwah.